Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is Let's Play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and thank you for watching. The Witcher 3 is an open-world action RPG, guys, and you don't need me to tell you about what this is. You have heard of this game, more than likely. I don't really need to provide any kind of comparisons, guys. It's The Witcher. It's a AAA game. We're going to be doing a video about it. But this video is going to be a little bit different, guys, for two reasons. One, I got this game a little bit before the embargo dropped, about 4 hours to be exact before the embargo dropped. And I haven't had exactly as much time as I would like with the game. I have not experienced all there is to offer from The Witcher 3. I may not have all the facts about this game. I mean, this game is pretty massive and has a lot of complicated features and, you know, other aspects to it that I have yet to explore. So this is not going to necessarily be a review. This is going to be more of like a first impression blind run type of thing, where we're going to experience the game together, guys, and have some fun. Number two, this is my first foray into the Witcher series, guys. I've always wanted to play The Witcher, but I never really got around to it. So with that in mind, you know, this is my first time experiencing The Witcher, so there's things that might be different in this game that were different in Witcher 2 or Witcher 1. I know for a fact there probably is. I've been reading other reviews. But I'm going to be coming at this with kind of like a fresh perspective, just looking at Witcher 3 almost solely as a standalone game, even though it's the third in the sequel, guys. So just keep that in mind. Witcher 3 released May 2015. It was developed and published by CD Projekt Red. You can go ahead and get Witcher 3 in many places, guys. GOG, Steam, there's lots of different places to get this game for the standard AAA price of $59.99. There's also other packages that include all sorts of stuff, guys, like the Trilogy package, which comes with the first, the second game, and the third game. There's an expansion pass package, which comes with the game, and the DLC pass, basically. They're going to come up with a bunch of stuff. I mean, yeah, guys, it's a AAA game. Of course, we're going to have a big helping of DLC, guys. But before we get into the nitty-gritty here, guys, I want to say a big thanks to Evolve PR, whom without this video would not be possible. In case you're not familiar with who Evolve PR is, they basically get the games to the gamer so we can do what we do best, which is, you know, make videos about the game, make reviews about the games, and, you know, give honest opinions about the game, guys. So I just want to say a big thanks to them for a chance to check this game out, review this game, and share it with you guys, my awesome viewers, guys. Now, of course, you can always click that big little thing on the top left there. It says skip to the action if you want to stop hearing me rambling and just get to the gameplay. Otherwise, we're going to start off with the options, guys, which there is quite a bit of. Now, the first thing I want to say is that this game is a beast, guys. This game is visually very demanding on your PC. If you're going to buy it on PC, you're going to want a pretty good system. My system is okay, but they're kind of aiming for definitely the top-end tier, medium to top-end tier of PCs. I would say mine's is somewhere in the medium, and mine still has a little bit of trouble running this game at times. Particularly, I think it's because my recording software kind of complicates things and makes things a little bit more difficult for the game. So it's just going to be not necessarily the best quality of video, so just keep that in mind. But you have some audio sliders. There is literally up to your knees in options here, guys. There's controller settings, controller scheme. The game does feature full controller support, and I'm happy to say that the game does feature Logitech controller support as well. All you have to do is get the X360 CE program to work with it. It takes a little bit of finagling, maybe a little bit of the 64-bit package, and it works just fine. I've been using my controller, and it's been great. The game also does feature some key bindings, which are friggin' sweet. It's very nice. It allows you to kind of have rebindable keys. For the most part, you can rebind just about everything, but not necessarily everything either. I don't think you can rebind. It looks like your movement. Yeah, so there's a lot of things you can rebind, but not everything is rebindable. There's lots of gameplay options, you know, automatic finishers, blah, blah, blah. And of course, there's going to be a mega crap ton of graphical options here, guys. If you're a fan of that kind of thing and having all sorts of things to flip on or flip off, you're going to have that option to you. Now, because I remind you, because of my software kind of tanking the FPS, and to be honest with you, I'm not sure if the game needs optimization. It's only been about 24 hours since it came out, My system is just the recording software and the game just do not get along. Most of the time I can run the game onto medium to medium high settings, but when I'm recording, it just completely craps out as far as frame rates per second. So I've had to set it kind of to low, and I apologize for that. If you want to see the game at 60 frames per second, you know, ultra settings, there's videos for that, but you're here hopefully for me to hear me talk about the game. But otherwise, there is lots of graphical options for you to check out here, guys. Shadow quality, grass density, detail level, and that's just under the graphics. There's post-processing, depth of field, sharpening, ambient inclusions, chromatic aberration, vignetting, light shafts, holy crap, motion blur, anti-aliasing, bloom. You can rescale the HUD. Lots of different kinds of graphical options for you to bite into and for you to enjoy, guys. Also got some language options here, which is pretty friggin' sweet. And that kind of covers the options, guys. There is 4 difficulties for you to enjoy, by the way, all the way from just the story, which is basically kind of like saying very easy, all the way to Death March, which is where you are a masochist and want to die as many times as friggin' possible. We're going to continue a game which I have been going on for a little while. I kind of just got done with the tutorial for the most part. He's going to do the talking.
She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Again, experiencing a little bit of that frame rate drop. I don't know why the cutscenes in particular have a little bit of an issue. I think that's definitely something that needs to be patched out. Sometimes the little weird artsy cutscenes, which really aren't demanding at all on a system, kind of have a freak out moment. So let's talk about what you're looking at right here. This is the HUD, the UI. This is where you're going to be playing the game mostly from. It's like I said, it's a beautiful game. I mean, even kind of on the settings I'm on right now, which aren't necessarily the top of the line settings, the settings are pretty gorgeous and the game looks really good. Look at the sky, look at the grass. It all looks really gorgeous of a game, guys. On the top left, we have our experience bar, which is that little white bar above the red bar. The red bar is our health. I'm not really sure what the skeleton is. Again, I'm still experiencing things and figuring things out for myself, guys. Below that is your spell bar, like a spell that you can use. You can see that kind of refills up rapidly, because your character has access to a lot of different kinds of spells here, which you can use for a multitude of different kinds of stations. You can also use these spells in conversations as well. On the top right, we have the mini-map, which also shows you the direction which you need to go in to head towards your objective. Let me call my horsey. Horsey! There he is.
Move it.
Don't be mean to the horse, Geralt. Gosh. There's some dead dudes over there. On the bottom right there, we basically lets you know what the buttons do, and on the bottom left shows you how much water and food we have, which helps us regenerate some health, which actually we're going to do right now. I'm going to eat some of my food right there, and that's going to bring my health bar back up to max here. I should mention that this game does feature Steamy goodness if you buy it on Steam, that is. Steam achievements, Steam cards, all that good kind of stuff, guys. So without further ado, let's just start, going around. Let's start heading towards the quest here. I literally just got done with the tutorial, like, I don't know, 40 minutes ago. And it's, like I said, I would love to have gotten a little bit more time with the game, experience it for all it's worth. But I'm still learning about this game. The game has a lot of systems. As a matter of fact, I should probably mention this. If I hit the start button, I actually get brought to a little mini screen which shows me the world map. I can check out a lot of different features here, like quests, characters. And by the way, this is right here. Where is it? I think it's under glossary. Yeah, under the glossary, it lets you know about the different characters. And this is one thing I will say that I really appreciate, is the little character glossary here. Because, somebody who's entering the series as a standalone, who's never played Witcher 2 or 1, doesn't necessarily hold the characters are. It gives you a little bit of a brief history about them, who they are. And it certainly helped me out, and I kind of appreciate that kind of thing. Of course, you have a tutorial system right here. Explains everything, how everything works. From, fast travel to bombs to swimming to all that good kind of stuff. Witcher sense. You have bestiary, which is also pretty friggin' sweet because it also lets you know the weakness of the enemy that you're fighting. So, for instance, this one is vulnerable to a particular kind of spell, a particular kind of potion. It looks like bombs. This ghoul is particularly vulnerable to necrophage oil. I guess there's oils in the games. Hybrid oil. Okay, so I guess that probably helps you coat your blade, and then you can kind of kick their ass with that. There, of course, is crafting. There's alchemy in this game. There's an inventory system in the game. It has a lot of complicated elements to this game that I'm still figuring out how to, manipulate and use and figure out what to do with here, guys. There's lots of different things for you to check out, though. Of course, there's a leveling up system. Looks like there's different kinds of skill trees here that you can drop different kinds of skill points into. Like the first one I picked was muscle memory, which basically kind of allows me to enhance my first attacks. You can equip those onto your skill tree, which basically also unlocks as you level up. So I'll get another one at level 2. You get the basic idea. You get these and you unlock them as you move forward. You can also meditate, which allows you to skip time. So without further ado, let's continue on here. Our horsey, we just hold down the A button and he usually goes down the path I want him to. But he's being a douche. Let's continue on. Those are wolves. Hello. Hello, doggies. I'm gonna kick some doggy ass here. All right, now let's go ahead and use. Oh, I should mention the spells. There's Igni, which allows you to do fire damage. Axie influences opponents' minds. R, telekinetic blast. Quen, protective shield, and then Erd, which is a magical trap. Now we're gonna use Igni. There's a red barrel over there. Oh, Jesus! Big mistake, Poochie. Use a spell! Use a spell! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Okay, I'm gonna die. Okay, I got 2 of them. Take that! I thought this barrel would explode. Oh shit, it does. Oh shit. Alrighty then. That was hilarious. Anyways, that was a quick brief example of the combat. We almost died to wolves. We can loot the wolves? Yeah, let's loot the wolves. He's got a wolf's liver and some dog tallow. That's fine by me. I'll take that really quick. We'll loot this dog. We got some more dog stuff here. There's a dead horse. God in heaven, man. Alright, so we'll just gather all this stuff. Again, this is probably just for crafting, as you can imagine. There's lots of things to just mess around with and collect. As you can probably move around the areas, you'll actually find other things for you to kind of gather around. Like if I just head over here towards this leafy stuff. Glass clouds and some pieces of poisons. Watch out. Oh, okay. Here you can see all buffs currently affecting your character. I'm dying. Oh god. I'm dying. Okay, that sounds like a good time to use a meditation here. We're going to meditate for like an hour. That should get all our health back. Okay, let's avoid that gas cloud, huh? Well, I wanted to get something that was in the gas cloud, I think. Or is it on the outside edges of it? There it is. So yeah, you can gather ingredients like verberna here. And gather them for crafting materials. It's a huge game, guys. Oh, hello. What's that guy? Ooh, I'm going to kill you. Let's do this.
Damn, you're ugly.
Oh, God. He's just beating my ass. Die, you son of a bitch. Alright, you know what? I'm going to block. There's different actions you can take, by the way. Like if you block just in the nick of time, you can actually almost deflect your enemies, which I'm doing a terrible job of right now. Oh, he's dead. Oh my god, what was that guy? He gave me a monster bone. Oh, there's another one over there. You want to go? Oh, he just totally went right through my defenses. I will say so far I found the combat to be not necessarily too difficult, but then again I also kind of just started with it recently. I haven't gotten experience at all that much. And I do only have it on normal right now. But yeah, I mean, right now, it's a very entertaining game. I think it's a gorgeous looking game. Look at that castle up there, guys. That is a gorgeous looking castle. I'm right now sitting about 20 frames per second. It's not great. Like I said, I'm not sure if the game needs optimization or not. I'm not really sure what the issue with that currently is. I don't know if it's my system or if it's the NVIDIA drivers. I'm not really sure. But it's something that definitely needs to be worked on. Or it could just be my system. It's honestly very possible it's just my system, because this game, like I said, it's a bit beasty. I would probably suggest buying it on a console over PC if you don't have a really good PC. So we're going to go up here. This is where our quest leads us. By the way, you can see that kind of by the dots. Let's go up here. There's going to be a little scene, I think. There usually is.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away.
By the way, this guy sounds like he gargles marbles. Witcher.
Captain Peter Levy is in the tower.
Witcher.
Past the gate.
See?
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
Don't get pushy.
Go.
Don't get... Why are you such a penis? That door just flew open. I mean, look, the game has like a ton of friggin' detail, guys. Which is another thing I like about this game. There's just detail everywhere. In every aspect of this game, there's detail. Excuse me, stop being a dick, sir. I've noticed that there's a little bit of a weird delay with my controller sometimes. Enhancing weapons. Use special grindstones to temporarily enhance your weapons. Doing so grants a bonus damage dealt by your weapons. Yeah, that was useful earlier. Can I just do that over and over again? I sure can. Like, you're a dumb witcher, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. What's your point? I'm a little stupid, that's true. Craftsmen craft variety items for you for small fee. Of course, blacksmiths can forge weapons. Armors make armor. If you find a crafting diagram, take it to a craftsman to the right type and skill level to have them craft the item for you. Yeah, so you can find multiple different kinds of armors in this game, as you can imagine, guys.
How much grain will your village give?
There's a little bit of a conversation system as well. It kind of reminds me of other conversations that you've seen. You can also use your spells as well. That's for masturbation.
Are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier.
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Of course, there's lots of voice acting in this game. It's all very well done. I think Geralt does sound like a little bit like Batman, though. Can't argue with your logic.
Very perceptive of you.
I'm not even exaggerating that voice. He really does sound like that. I guess people who played the Witcher series though are used to it.
This explains why I did not hear your footsteps.
Is he supposed to be a conquistador? He's like, hello, how are you?
Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
Names remind me of the Banner Saga. The names are just so
Haven't thrown me out yet.
hard to pronounce. Vengerberg.
So go ahead. What's your price?
Make my day.
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate.
Oh, damn.
Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Lots of lube and mustard.
I'll need bait, a specific herb, buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this, but I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example.
Whoa.
Go to Tomira.
Is that a threat, sir?
She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
I will kick your ass, sir.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Alright, let's go.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jagten.
Alright, we're gonna... That's all nice and good, but I want to find trouble. Now, of course, you can, if you want, follow the main storyline. We don't get over that. You can also get caught really easily on stuff. What is wrong with you, man? Let's go ahead and let's find some trouble. I'm gonna see if we can find some trouble, guys. But yeah, it's a really sweet game. I enjoy it quite a bit. It's gorgeous looking. The action is friggin' intense. Everything looks really intense about this game. I'm pretty sure it'll easily be top contender for probably Game of the Year, guys. It's a really well done game. In almost like every regard. Graphically, musically. Did I just find somebody? Fast travel. Once discovered, signposts allow you to travel directly from one location to another. Yeah. There's a wooden board. I like wooden boards. Okay, let's go. Let's go see if we can find some trouble here to end the video on. We could call our horse, but you know what? I like just running around and finding trouble on our own here. So much foliage. Oh, there's something right over there. What is this? It was a hut. It was a hut. It's just so massive. The open world of this game is just huge. I don't even know where the hell we are right now. Let's hit the world map really quick. Yeah, we're in a huge part of the zone here. The world map, I will say, is gargantuan too. You can zoom in pretty close here. I'm not even sure if this is the entire game or not. This could be just one area. Oh, yeah, it sure is. Lots of different parts for you to kind of run around in for sure as well. There's K Mordan. Let's see here. What's this? So yeah, I mean, they're like a collection of zones. A very almost MMORPG-esque feeling to this game, to be honest with you. Lots of different quests for you to take as well. Notice boards. Oh, very sweet. Lots of swimming to be done in this game, I'm guessing, as well. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty massive friggin' game. It's a really cool, enjoyable game, guys. I mean, that's why I said I'm definitely going to probably be doing a second video. Once I get a little bit more deeper into the game, get to experience the more aspects to it, I definitely want to do a little bit more of an in-depth review about the game. But so far, everything I've seen about the game is very impressive. I do want to run into some trouble, though. Hello, trouble? Let's kill this guy on the horse. Is he a guard? Did you just, me? Yeah, back at you, you dick. Alright, let's go this way. We are kind of heading towards the objective, but I mean, maybe we'll find trouble along the way to the objective. Let's call our horse. Appears out of nowhere like a shadow. Come here, horsey. Come here. Come here, horsey. Let's ride, horsey. Ride. Hello, trouble. I see trouble on the edge of my map there. Ha! Alright, let's go that way. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Is it wolves? Sure is. Let's lock onto them. Oh God, in heaven. Did I not heal? Oh God, we're gonna die. These wolves are gonna kill us. Run away! Can we eat in the middle of combat? We sure can. Oh God! We're dead. We died. Oh well. I should have known better. I should have rested when I had the chance, guys. But yeah, the combat's visceral. It's fast. It's a really hard game. It's not easy necessarily. But there's also a lot of things that help you out with combat, different kinds of spells, reading that bestiary, using the different weaknesses against them. There's a lot of things to help you out here. And it's a really in-depth game, guys. Like I said, it's really awesome. I really enjoy it, and I can't wait to do another video about it and get a little bit deeper into the game and experience a lot more of the features and things that are offered about this game. Damn, it has a long loading time. Hello. Oh, great. We're back here with the Spanish douchebag. Yes, I know. Thank you. Alright, well, that's probably where we're going to end the video, guys. Like I said, it's a really sweet game. I highly suggest it, recommend it if you can get it. But if you're going to get it on PC, make sure your system is going to be up to par. Because otherwise, you're going to have a really hard time. I wonder what happens if I were to kill these guards. Oh, I can't do nothing to them, seriously? Can I punch them in the face? Nope, sure can't. I can mildly threaten them. Okay, well, I want to say big thanks to the developer and Evolve PR, of course, for a chance to check out this game, guys. Thank you for watching, guys. Like I said, I can't wait to check out this game more. I will be doing a follow-up video on it. Hopefully, do a little bit more optimization to the game as well, so that way I can maybe show you a little bit more of it graphically. But only time we'll be able to tell on that one, guys. Remember to subscribe and share, guys. I'll keep bringing you awesome games, guys. If you really enjoyed this video, maybe consider hitting up that tip jar if you're feeling generous of heart. All tips go to improving the channel or future giveaways. Till next time, guys. See you in the next video.